Companies need to watch out for a number of things whenever they invest overseas. One, it is their reputation. Two, it's going to be whether or not the entity with which they're associating themselves can actually do what it is supposed to do. So at its core, there are issues that you have to deal with shareholders and whether or not they're getting the value for their money for their investment. But apart from those issues, you have the regulatory requirements and you have U.S. law. And today there is the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. In fact, it's been in existence for about 30 years, since Lockheed Martin was caught in the 1970s. And the U.S. government is becoming very aggressive in pursuing individuals that it believes, or corporations, who are in violation of that. There's a wonderful case that just happened in New York in the Southern District, where an individual invested in Azerbaijan in a project over 10 years ago. He wasn't involved in the bribery. He learned about the bribery after the fact. And he's now been found guilty of the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. And that currently has him possibly looking at 10 years in jail for an event that he wasn't involved with, but he learned about it after the fact. We have people all over the world with whom we've worked for many, many years. Some come out of the intelligence community, some from law enforcement, some from the judiciary, ministers in governments, former presidents of countries. And so we reach out very quietly to them to see if they can acquire the information that we need through their contacts on what is actually transpiring on the ground. So we do it very, very quietly. And by and large, no one ever knows that we've even been to the country to collect any information. Our clients don't want a footprint. They want us to collect it quietly. That's why they're not out doing it. And our job is to get the most accurate information we can and allow them to make the best business decision they can. In today's world, it's more important than ever to collect the information, to understand what's going on. Decisions have to be made more quickly. There's greater public scrutiny. There are regulatory agencies that didn't exist before that have broader mandates than ever. And so you have to make sure that you're in complete compliance. And so this information is more important today than it has been in the past. And I think that's going to continue to grow.